system that has been happening over the elections. So I don't know the excuse he's giving about police not being able to protect those ballots because they are put under their care. How come those ballots went out? Thank you.
Okay, you didn't tell us your name. Spectrum, hello?
Hello.
Your name?
Good evening.
Good evening, your name?
Recognize my name.
Okay.
Yes, I was at the Calais polling, the Calais Center, that is in Fiji. Yesterday, as I was also raising an alarm whereby the returning officer in charge of Fiji, by the name, in fact, she's a Hajati, but I don't remember the name. I told her, but why do you feed the computer without declaring what is coming from which parish, from which polling station? Indeed, she had to take me to the police, and that police officer, indeed, I told him that please listen, there is ABCD, which is bogus. Indeed, the police officer told me that we are arresting you, meaning that the police officers now they are becoming cadres of the NRM.
I don't know about that. Spectrum, hello?
Good evening, Spectrum.
Good evening.
Yeah, my name is Paul. I'm calling from the Mugongo. I think whatever happened yesterday was very, very regrettable for this country. But we need to move on. Now, there is a problem that in the minds of the people, there is a lot of suspicion and counter-suspicion on both sides. I would suggest that for once, let's come very clean. Our police has investigated many, many cases, and there are so many whose reports have never come out. I wanted us to invest some money and maybe hire Interpol to do an investigation as to where did this mess originate from? Who should take responsibility? If it's the opposition, like the counter-accusations are, then we know how to shun the opposition. If it is the people within government, which may not be necessarily with the support of the official system of government, then we should also know how to treat it. But for once, I wish Mr. Chom could take it up. Let's hire Interpol to do a thorough investigation of this mess so that we bring the culprits to book and we know exactly what happened.
All right, let's go to our next caller. Spectrum, hello?
Hello?
Your name?
This is Waso Ali calling from Gisenyi.
Ali Waso, yes.
I'm saying in Gisenyi, we know some of the people who are causing these problems, like killing people, disturbing other people, even destabilizing the elections. What did the police do? Who should we ask for help? Because we have been beaten too much by some of these fellows, the culprits. Have a good stay. Bye-bye.
All right. Spectrum, hello? Hello?
Hello?
Your name, sir? I'd like can you tell us your name, please?
Hello, Topback.
Can you give us, this is Spectrum, can you tell us your name? Hello?
Hello?
Can you switch off your radio, tell us your name and proceed with your question or comment?
Now, my comment on yesterday's issue.
Your name?
This is Abdallah.
Yes?
The common man.
Okay, common man.
I would come out with my opinion. It is a direct opinion. We shouldn't be suspicious that NRM is the one which beat people yesterday. These are your opposition. The reason why we have arrested the people in Kawempe who were brought by Honorable Mboze. These people, and even another one, the evidence that we have Councillor Mariam Kizito of Kagugube Parish, not Kagugube, but it is nearby Old Kampala, that parish nearby Old Kampala. She was caught with hundreds of arrow sticks, knives, and even sticks, which were used to beat people yesterday. So these are opposition tweets, and we are ready to counter them directly. This is Abdallah. Thank you.
Let's get our final caller for tonight. Spectrum, hello.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Your name?
My name is Owere.
Yes.
I'm calling from Entebbe.
Yes.
Now, I respect all the candidates in Kampala, especially Honorable Mabiike and Honorable Kwago. These are leaders, and they are the lawmakers. They left parliament. They want to contest for Kampala mayorship. The person they are trying to point a finger at, that is Sematimba. He has played a very clean politics. Now, when you look at Babu and the rest, they have also played clean politics. Now, the issue is undermining and the class of what I would call mafiaism in this election in Kampala. Actually, what happened in Kampala yesterday, especially staffing of the property, staffing of the box, if it is investigated properly, there's one of the candidates who wanted to actually, in a mafia way, try to undo the other candidate. And I want police to investigate this. And they will prove the people who are saying Sematimba tried to do this. Actually, what is going on now all over the country, opposition is out even to reach election. They are playing all tactics to try to undermine the electoral process, which is on. And Ugandans are watching them. You cannot tell lies from Monday to Sunday.
Let's move on. Thank you. Let's get back to the studio. Mr. Kayima.
I have very little time to answer everybody, but this is what we can tell Ugandans. The choice to have what quality of leader lies in the hands of each voter who is going to exercise this right. We as an institution are ready to investigate this. When we are investigating, we don't say, is this opposition or government? No. The individuals involved in this crime and whoever is involved in this must be brought to book. This is what Kampalans should ask. Then, do we need mafias in charge of Kampala? The answer is no. So how do you stop them? Through the ballot, a clean ballot. If it's not clean, don't accept. We look forward to meeting all the stakeholders. As all.
Meaning what? Stakeholders meaning what?
Meaning you who are candidates, meaning electoral commission, meaning the police, all those who are key players, so that we can get all this and then set for another poll in this in this state, which must be very, very clean, very credible, very transparent. Yes.
Well, somebody sent a text message. They didn't give their name. They say, Spectrum, Mr. Kayima, tell them about the section that deals with concealing information. That would be helpful to police in a case.
Wow. When he's a lawmaker, he even knows it better. When you conceal information, really, are you helping the process? No. But even Article 17 of the Constitution tells every Ugandan to work hand in hand with us. So it's not too late. I persuade Honorable Mabiike to give us this information, to even record a statement, and train his electorate that I recorded a statement. Whoever is aware of all these anomalies, record statements like I did.
They should come to the police station.
I can assure you, if they want, we can come to them,
right,
if that's appropriate for them, and we can be able to come to the conclusion. All else, it will remain, politicking, talk about it, and leave it there. And that's not healthy for this country. We need to really entrench the rule of law, constitutionalism, into this country. And we can only do that when we choose to do it, and do it assertively.
Are you interested in investigating the people who beat up journalists and other people at that police station near?
Absolutely, yes.
You are interested?
Very much so.
All right, Mr. Mabiike.
One, police should pull up its socks. There was obviously a vacuum yesterday. In most cases, police even looked on helplessly as the situation was getting from bad to worse. In some cases, even police itself was assaulted, meaning you didn't have capacity to control.
Yesterday, police was overwhelmed.
No, we were not.
In many cases, yeah,
they needed help, which was not forthcoming.
Actually, police needed help from
militias,
from civilians to do its work.
Right.
So,
okay.
I think police must get better prepared if we are to have another clean election next time. Two, we as candidates are ready to get into the next round of elections only and only if those fellow candidates who are involved in this fracas are disqualified
through the legal system.
Oh yeah, of course. Otherwise, I would like to call upon the people of Kampala to take heart. I know that not everybody is interested and happy by what happened. We are doing our best to ensure that we really have sanity restored. And that's why some of us are standing up. We are coming out to offer leadership, clean leadership that's not tainted, and leadership which has got at least acceptable and minimum moral standards. And that's what we are ready to offer for the people of Kampala.
Mr. Kayima, some questions you didn't answer. Sydney asked about Basaja Baraba. He assaulted a journalist. It was also recorded, and he died a natural death.
No, it didn't die. As far as I can recollect, it went to court.
It seems to have died a natural. Yes, go on.
If it died, not in our cells.
Okay.
It is in court. I don't know whether it was concluded, but it went to court. Maybe I can go through some of them.
Yes.
Somebody talked about the ballots. How did they live wherever they were? Maybe at the police or elsewhere.
Yes.
That's the instance of investigation, so that we can find out.
Yes.
Whoever will be involved, if it's a police officer, if it's a mayor candidate, if it's who, they will be brought to book, and we have a name and shame policy. We will name them, we shame them.
Okay.
A returning officer in Mpigi, if it happened like that, we are very sorry. It's horrible. We have a PSU unit in our institution.
That's a police services unit?
Professional standards unit.
Standards
yes.
Unit, yes.
If a police officer is going to behave like that, we swing into action and tell them no.
Right.
Paul talked about issues of suspicion. Yes, these are issues of suspicion, and they choose to have this good. Whoever does that is not a credible leader. To me, get the facts, put them to court, get them out of the race, get them out of that. And that's what Honorable Mabiike is championing. I would be part of you in getting people who are not clean out of this politics.
Okay. Paul said he wants Interpol to look into yesterday's matter.
I really don't think that's so complicated that we cannot do that. What Paul should do, if we don't come to the conclusion of this, he should always raise his finger and say, we want this concluded. Once when he says they know the people,
right,
maybe we'll reach out to them, but he can as well volunteer the information so that we can swing into action early. You know, when we delay, other events come and cover it up. We don't need to do that.
But there's also the tone of helplessness. He was saying, who should help us if police cannot help us?
We don't even help people. We serve them.
All right.
If we fall short of that, we'll be held responsible for that.
Right.
And I really don't think that we were helpless. What we did, we restrained. We had the arms, and they hit my commander.
Oh.
And you know, do we turn the guns on the people?
Okay.
No.
All
we turned the words onto them, and they cooled down, but we picked those who are culprits into this. Owere, yes, he respects all candidates, but he sees mafias. Do we need mafias in Kampala? I would call upon all people in this city, in this country, to respect the rule of law. If one institution has its weaknesses, demand that they work on their weaknesses and serve you better, so that we don't take the law into our hands. And democratically, we grow into a firm and healthy nation. Democratically. That's what I ask for.
Well, and here, Mr. Emilian Kayima. Mr. Kayima is the political commissar for the Kampala Metropolitan Police. Thank you very much for coming over tonight. I must thank Honorable Michael Mabiike, one of the mayoral aspirants directly involved in yesterday's election. He's a candidate, and thank you for coming to Spectrum, sir, tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you for tuning in. I've been your host, Edmond, Kizito. Spectrum will be back tomorrow. Right now, though, the news in English follows, and thereafter, Soul Train. Stay tuned.